'Tis a good day to be out and about in the lands of Amalur. With me, your saging battle mage Piroteus, and a flame of thunder clave on my back, although it's not a flame, it's a red sword. This is the Ariad camp on the next area towards Alabastra. I don't plan on doing the quests here, but at least I could talk to this poor little elf who seems so downtrodden.
By Lyria, it was you who stood against Balor when Telera broke and ran. Fortune favors me today. I am commander of the Ariad. Did you bring word of my reinforcements?
Where are all your men, little elf?
The ash covering the ground ahead is all that remains of my men. All fallen in our assault on that pass. The Tuatha have built a gauntlet of spell-casting sentries who greeted our every advance with fire.
Well, surely I can do something. I'm immune to fire.
It's just these Tuatha wage war like none I've known. Magical fires burning my men to a cinder with a word. But if you're brave enough to challenge them, we may have a chance. They're using the terrain against us, flanking the paths from above with sorcerers. If you can neutralize these sentries, I will charge the approach myself. Together we might be able to break their lines. Until later, then.
Well, let's see. I could go in the dark low caverns and find a way around all this. Seems to be tedious. Well, you're spelunking your way around one of the crystal caverns. Slay a few trolls, and what do you find? A trainer. So, hello little Fae, what will you teach me before I end your life?
It is unusual for anyone, especially those of mortal race, to venture down here. To travel so far from the glare of the surface. Perhaps you wish to learn how to become unseen?
Oh, one of the last stealth trainers. Teach me. Oops. Tell me who you are. Why are you here?
Greetings, young one.
Why are you wearing normal armor? You look to be a Fae, but you're the first Fae who doesn't wear, well, bark.
It has always been in my nature to shy away from others in the world. I prefer to remain unseen.
What about those caverns around?
These caverns used to be dark and peaceful. I found a certain serenity in the absence of light. Now this place is aglow with these irritating crystals, and it is far too bright. Stay quiet.
Well, I try to do something about those. We'll see if I succeed. Well, looky who's waiting for us here.
Got myself a little tied up here. And is it a trick of the eye, or are these crystals growing?
Probably. Are you alright?
Just got myself tied up in some trouble with the locals. Nothing I can't handle. Honestly, I haven't had this much fun in decades.
Need any help?
Not on your life. This old man can still take care of himself, but I will take just a moment to catch my breath. Keep going. I'll meet you at Vengeance.
Well, if you think so. Come on, great hero, the path is clear.
Excellent. It looks like you have already defeated 2 of the sorcerers. The main Tuatha encampment lies ahead. Take cover with me there, and we'll discuss the final assault. The Tuatha are consumed by madness and deserve only death. We shall give it to them.
I've got a
Until later,
cunning
then.
plan. I run in. I release a reckoning. And then I run out. Come on, the next stretch of the path is clear. Get a move on.
The final Tuatha encampment is just ahead. It looks like they are led by the Witch Knight Decidin. I cannot deceive you. This will be a suicide mission, but we've come too far to turn back now. We need only kill Decidin, and Shadow Pass will be rid of the Tuatha. Stay safe.
I saw no Shadow Knight. No, it's not a Shadow Knight, it's a Tuatha.
Greetings.
Let's see. Or was he one of those? Oh, curiouser and curiouser. Wow, old walls and everywhere does those crystal growths. It's like someone took a lead-stained window and spliced its genes into a bramble. Oh, doggo. Hello, little doggo. Come here, little doggo. Sit. And nice. And it's down. Oh, someone hit my nape. Hello.
Gadflow's corruption has reduced my homeland to this barren waste. And it's only getting worse.
So, how far to
You've
vengeance?
still got plenty of this blasted wasteland to go. You're lucky you don't remember how beautiful they used to be. Before Gadflow. And keep your wits about you. These Prismia crystals are alive, and inside them, I feel something horrible. And hungry. Watch out for Twilight Pass.
Yes. Oh, and he's kneeling down again. Time to clear up the area. There seems to be a commander here. Let's show what we think of him. Oh, that wasn't what I had in mind. Alright. Rain of fire! Rain of thunder! Thunder of thunder! Oh, there's someone still alive. How dare you? Alright. Bring me to your leader! Leaders get the sword. Goodbye, sweet prince. Oh, looks like he wants to talk to me.
That's the last of them. We've paid a heavy price, but Shadow Pass is ours. I'll make camp here until reinforcements arrive. It was an honor to fight by your side. Maybe this will help you out.
Maybe what will help me out, and there's someone behind you.
Until later, then.
Oh, you can't just bring half the other camps in here. I wasn't done with the spring cleaning. Oh, you're so impatient. Oh well, what can you do? Just thunder along, just poltering around, just saying, yeah, I don't like this. Well, now it's clean. In a cave behind a hidden wall, I found a chamber of survivors. Who could they be? What would they want?
What do you want?
That's my question.
I am surprised to see a mortal so far south, especially after what your kind has done. Before, there was balance. The great cycle cradled us all. Now there is only death and despair. Barrett was right about you. Your mortality is contagious.
So, how can I help with your contagion?
Hoping to assuage your mortal guilt? Of this I care not. But you have come at a fortuitous time. The Alfar armies bar any crossing their lines, stranding us here to die. But there is another route. The caverns lead north, taking us right under the Alfar without them even knowing. But the way is very dangerous. Our people will not wait much longer, and some have already gone on their own. I must help these remaining to escape, even if I die to make it so.
Well, I came from the north, so
You
I'll
are, by
help.
my reckoning, a step closer to absolution. No sins are entirely unforgivable, not even those of mortals. Come, the tunnel is not long, but my people are weak and unfit for combat, and the Mergen are clever. Let's go.
The path is clear. So pretty much everything respawned between the point I came in here, which seems to be the way back out.
Watch your back.
Oh, I have to follow her outside. There was still those last little camp of Tuatha, so I guess I can wipe them out. As long as I'm here.
On behalf of the Ashmore survivors, I thank you, Martel. Now go. Others need you still. See you again.
Goodbye. Well, this looks grand. This is the Twilight Canyon. It's full of those crystal trees. It's like being an ant in, well, once again, a bramble bush. Ooh, the header scratching at my boots. What will we find the deeper we go? And once more, a solitary figure waits for
You
us.
must hurry. There is much to do. Gask and his forces are preparing to march. They know about the caves and will not cease until every last one of us has been slain. And there are the survivors of Eventide to consider. I have not heard a whisper from across the pass. And Esha, she plots a fool's errand. We must stop her. Much to do.
Oh, calm down. And about Asher, I met her already.
Forgive me. Ever since the Tuatha came, omens of our destruction besiege me. My every notion is of escape and salvation.
What happened?
When he refused to worship Gadflow's god of smoke and ash, he thought first to kill us, but then chose a far grimmer fate. He made us his example. He sent Gask. First, Gask's priests destroyed the clans. Then he burned the bodies of the fallen and breathed in their essence, mocking the dead and the great cycle itself. One day, that is all Gask needed to unravel many seasons of the telling, to make the earth shudder and the sky weep. Now he sits above us, watching.
In 1 hour it takes for me to take Gask
Wonderful.
and return
Your
him to
attack will
dust
give us
and
time to
cinders.
organize an escape. Do not underestimate Gask. He is among Gadflow's best for a reason. His camp of Casimir is to the north, but you must defeat his witch knights along with the Fae himself. I have faith in you.
I
Be
do
careful.
too. It's probably on the way. Ooh, a dungeon with a prisoner. What tells he may tell? Help.
Help a friend out, won't you? There's a release for this cage on a wall there.
What bad things could happen? Was it this one?
You there. I am called Ordo. You have my thanks, stranger. I was beginning to worry that no one would ever come, that I would stare at these same walls until I was drawn behind the veil.
Why are you here?
Because I am an unfortunate creature upon whom luck has never smiled. But I meant to change all of that, to turn failure into fortune. How was I going to do this? Her name is Mora Challen, and she is a fate weaver. I met her while exploring the deep ruins of Wekanai, and we made a deal. I returned to Eventide to retrieve items that might break the curse upon her, and was almost returned to her when the Tuatha waylaid me. Unlucky, see.
Ooh, and what exactly is Mora?
Mora has promised to change my fate, and to aid me in seeking a new ballad, a telling worth singing for all the coming ages. Perhaps she will help you too.
Mora sounds like the Maid of Windermere, which is a close personal friend of mine. So what's here in Wokenai?
The fate weaver Mora Challen resides in the Great Chamber, imprisoned in her home by the Tuatha. I encountered her there when exploring. She has made a bargain with me. If I help her escape, she will help me alter my fate. No longer will misfortune plague me.
Oh, right, a help.
This pleases me. Wekanai is a vast, cavernous ruin, and finding Mora in its depths is a task better fit for two. Let us go. Okay.
Execution of a Banshee. Come on, do it. Do it. I think I was missing this one. Ooh. You know, normally you have to be gentle with throwing out the hook. He's been a nice, quiet
Let's go.
companion up until now. Quite the dungeon we cleared out so far. And now this door.
It is as I feared. The door to the Great Chamber has been locked and warded. Give me a moment and I will see what I can do. Keep a watchful eye for Mergen. It would be a pity for our journey to end here. I understand.
Alright. Under it is. Nathan, Thunderstroke! That's right, isn't it? And once more for good luck. Ooh, they resist a lot, do they not? can't get enough. You really are a glutton for punishment. I'll take the experience points. Just you give it to me. It's not really show me to the money, it's show me to the level up. Are you done? Great. Let's head on. And thus we come to the final law stone of Alabastra.
With horror's screams and ghostly face, we leave blood in a graven place. The forest black and nighttime sky, the blood that pours forth from your eye. A feast for maggots, craven all, that eat the dying when they fall. Instead of vibrant fighting flesh that fights the barghest and the thresh, that knows the plight of Seelie Fae, you who walked the Niralim's way, and reckon fates of mortal dust, and keep an oath or break a trust. We hunger for your corpse once more, to hear your cries and anguished roar. The skulls atop high fulgen shine, and coldly gleam in a precise line. For us who chew on hollowed bones, while alive we wail vapid moans. It's delight for us to feed, to feast, we the winter of the east. We the corpses in putrid bloom, we of decay and twilight gloom, will never halt our hungered wait, till spilled blood is on our plate. So come into our lands at night, and see an endless wintry sight. The anger festers in the heart, and perfectly you play the part of hero to the summer's west, bringing Tuatha to their rest. Why do you try so hard in vain? Why bring the others senseless pain? Don't you see, mortal, don't you see the body impaled on the tree? Will you not witness their loss, and feed upon the awful dross? Or walk again past corpses new, without care for the rotting few? O gloried stranger in our land, bringing death with the fate's own hand, filling the graves with corpses new, that feed the vultures, mortals too. Yes, they'll eat the flesh of the dead, and tear the limbs off, and the head. They only need the slightest lie to give them reason as to why their minds should be free from all guilt, and that is how your morals wilt. Continue, stranger, in our home, where demons tread and evils roam. For you are now a part of woe, blight, dusk, ruin, and living foe. If you are here, then you are sold to the putrid lands of the old. Your lost body will burn, to crumbled ash will your bones turn. There is no hope left for your life. Wielding hammer, sword, or knife will not save you. You are the waste of a contempt's malicious taste. And what awaits your untuned mind is what you hope you'll never find. The vilest, darkest, blackest thing, the conscience of a reigning king.
Well, that was interesting and long. What would happen if Edgar Allan Poe took bad acid and had a one-night fling with a fortune teller? The person who ever carved the stone, that's who. Well, another cave, another prisoner. How can I betray you? Good, at least talk to me. Stand up.
I was
There's a good
hoping
girl.
someone would come. Have you ever seen such things? Such violence? Such abominations? I cannot comprehend it. First the clan of Eventide and now Bareth.
Where are the others?
Beyond the veil. No more slumbers in the great cycle. Gask and his soldiers cursed them with permanent rest. All gone but Bareth, Ordo, and me, that is. It was Bareth the Tuatha came for. They were led by a curious one named Cryamore. He coveted Bareth's knowledge of enchantment, how he charmed the beasts of Alabastra. But it was not Bareth himself that charmed the beasts. It was a pendant he wore that kept the Morgan from turning on him when he studied them.
I can get him back, as long as I get the pendant.
I last saw Bareth as Cryamore's men dragged him deep into the mine. Walk with a light foot. Acting while unseen will offer your best chance of survival. And try to use the anger of the Morgan against our common enemy.
Nah, slay them all. Well, hello there, my captured friends. Wanna get out of here? Oh no, it's a murloc. I don't care for you. I don't really care. Bareth appears to perish while trying to help the Morgan captives. The charm Nell spoke of is on its body. Perhaps I can find it nearby. You just stay where you are. No sense in getting at each other's throats. A glittering pile of poo. Something, you. Mugen charm. Alright, and now kill all the Murlocs as well. Prismia Gates. And see. They're controlled with living roots. Yeah, you are a classy one. Prepare to be vaporized with fire and thunder. Even more thunder. Anything still alive? Nope. Who's the boss? Who's the boss? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, I don't care anymore. You can take a seat, please. Thank you. Good rest. Well, time to tell the nice lady that her friend has perished. Hello now. Sorry to say.
Cryamore is gone, but so is Bareth. He did not deserve such an end. Do you hear me? He was a kind spirit. You are a friend to Eventide, even if few of its folk remain. Take this key. It will unlock hidden treasures of our clan. Any you find will be open to you now. Thank you, mortal. Now go.
Ooh, nice.
Good luck.
I already found one of the chests I couldn't open. Time for a little backtrack, and then let's head on. Well, hello there. Look who's hiding inside of his camp. An enemy to be slain. The might, the great Piroteus. The relentless assaulter against the witch knight. Come here, you little footed freak. One down, untold numbers to go. And now we are on the gate of one more of Gatflow's cronies. We walk in, we blast them, we walk out. Same as always, they are absolutely no match for us whatsoever. Goodbye, Overlord. You get the sword. I'm way too slow for the sword. I never managed to full extent. Obliterating 30% damage. Ooh, it's blue, but it's stronger. Equip. And throw the other stuff away. Oh, thank goodness they came to me. I would have hated to backtrack. Because we are close to the gates. And sadly, we are also close to the end of this episode. For when I reach the gates, we shall make pause. But rest assured, we did all this in one fell swoop. And all that's left is Amalur, the great
You're
battlefield.
back. I was keeping an eye on you from a safe distance to see if you would keep your promise. I am amazed. I dared not speak of it, but there are prophecies of a mortal who would herald our kind's passing. While the defeat of Gask will count as a victory against the madness of Gadflow, I wonder if it is a harbinger of darker nights ahead. Prophecies aside, you have done as I asked, and we, the clan of Ashmore, recognize you.
How?
Farewell.
Somehow I don't receive monetary gifts anymore from you guys. I'm a bit hurt about that. Ooh, looks like some of our friends are in a spot of fodder. Yeah, and I'm too. Give me that. Come on, let's get all away. Especially the troll. Don't you know, all the trolls must be carried on a leash. You can't just let them run loose. It's unhygienic. Come on, sit down, bad troll. And with this, we arrive at the gate of our enemy, and we are greeted by no other
Agarth
than
will not be far behind you.
Sidon.
Neither of us saw any sign of Aelin Shear or Ventrino. A scout on the ridge above saw the two Arthur mounting for a counterattack. You should hear what he has to say before we move on. If you'd rather not wait, talk with Agarth. Time is of the essence. Careful.
Oh,
worse
I
than I
will
feared.
talk to him. I'm pretty sure I have to. Otherwise, we won't get far. Oh, looks like your escort took a bit of a beating. Well, and with this beating, not really a greeting, I start to rhyme and to sing again, so it's time to end this before I hurt your ears even more with my melodic chanting. Ooh, bye bye, bye bye, I say bye bye bye, bye bye, ooh, bye bye, bye bye, baby, baby, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.